Hey everyone, Sir Jellybean here. We are back with the Warhammer 40K mod for Gates of Hell. You guys asked, and Papa Nurgle answered. Now, this is it. Morbian 6th have arrived. The Nurgle forces of the Traitor Guard are here. And it is a superb job, I must say. They are looking gorgeous. We've got a huge array of units here. Basically, everything that's kind of unique has been deployed. A few things haven't dropped out, like the Trojans and stuff, but we can have a look anyway. So, what has happened? Big update. Morbian 6th here, lots of fixes. The mod's steaming ahead, they're doing a fantastic job. And they feel quite a lot different from the Blood Pact, that's what I like. Every single faction they're bringing in, superb work. And before people say, oh, you're just kind of being too biased towards the mod, you're being too good to it. No, I'm not. They're putting some great work in. It is blowing me away. This one really does look superb. The units really kind of feel... They haven't just gone pure zombie look on things. You've got like a nice mix, if you look at that. You've got a nice mix of kind of rotten and still kind of guard, you know. There's some good details there, really like it. And you'll see with the different units as we look through. So we're going to go through the entire roster, should I say, and see what they've got. So we're going to start with the infantry. Lots of choice. I think there's 14 infantry choices. We've got the Nurgle cultists with melee. And the grenades, big gas. Yes, these are going to be powerful. So the standard kind of fragmentation are gas instead. Now, here's something interesting. Nurgle guys are immune to the gas. See that? Gas is going to be quite potent. This is going to make Nurgle forces pretty strong. Where the hell is he going? Oh, they're on free move, that's why. So they're immune to the gas, which is very strong. It's going to be very powerful on this sword. We also, so if you look, like, these have 900 health, 200 stamina, kind of similar to the core ones. When you get to other Nurgle units, the stamina is a lot lower. So they're tough, but slow moving, less chance of it able to run. You know, Nurgle, tougher but slower. So they've really balanced it well with that. And your standard kind of auto gunner plague cultists. So these are your cheap and cheerful units. They're, you know, 38, 48 points. They're very dirt cheap. Then we've got the Chaos Militia, which I actually like the militia squads for the Traitor Guard. If you don't use these, they tend to come with special weapons. If I could pump out another squad here, they tend to come with some AT. If you use them for the Blood Pact as well, they tend to have random weapons, which is nice. And then these guys obviously have the gas grenades as well. And you've got things like the launcher. You've got your crack gun. Your standard Panzerfaust style launcher. Now, these actually have fragmentation grenades. I don't believe these will be immune to gas grenades. We're going to test this out. Good to know before we go into combat, I guess. So let's chuck a gas grenade. And these aren't directly... Obviously, they are technically Nurgle, but let's see if they're immune to the gas, just to double check. Also immune to the gas, which is fantastic. So anything Nurgle's basically immune to gas. That's good to know. Then we have the... I think it's the Chaos Militia support team, which is here. Can't remember where I put them exactly. It's getting a little bit confused. I think that's. I don't know if did I deploy the support team. The support team basically comes with multiple weapons. Simple enough. Kind of like the Blood Pact ones. Then we get into the actual scab squads, which are kind of your standard Nurgle infantry. 450 health, 80 stamina. They come with quite a lot. Holy crap! Look, that's a scab. Is that a scab support squad? I think that's the weapons team, but holy Christ, look at the amount of lots of light machine guns. With a lot of firepower, and obviously with the gas grenades, which is fantastic. Gas grenades are going to be a massive turning point for Nurgle forces. You get in range and you start gassing positions, it's going to cause absolute chaos. They actually have frag grenades, so a bit different. So I'm guessing the more Nurgle troops have the gas grenades. We also have this is the plasma. These ones have plasma in. I think this is the Scab Lasgun squad, I believe, yes. Ooh, Jesus, this got a plasma pistol and a plasma. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Pretty strong. Oh, he popped. Wow. Some good dismemberment. They got lasguns, which is cool. Nice, and I think these have standard frag grenades. We'll have a look. Just to check it out. Yeah, it's cool. And then we also have, I believe this is the Scabs, is this the weapons team? This might be the autogun team. Let me just double check with the weapons team, see if it's a bit different. Ah, they just come with more special weapons, plasma launcher, and that is a Scab flamer. Now, is this an actual flamer, or is it that's an actual flamer, so it's not a toxin launcher, that's fair enough. So as you can see, good mix of your kind of standard infantry. Then you get onto your Morbian squad, which obviously the guys who have fallen from grace. Let me just find them. There's Morbian 6th here. Now these 700 health, 250 stamina. These are kind of more like your kind of similar to your Blood Pact. They're going to be more similar to your guard forces. They have a good mix of different types of grenades, weapons, all sorts of stuff. Kind of parallel to your guard. Pretty good. Good health though, which is nice. Pretty chunky, pretty tough. We also have more Morbian squads. There's everything from Morbian Plasma squads, Anti-Tank squad, Assault squad, Morbian Brute squad, and Morbian Command squad. So these are, I believe this is the Plasma squad, obviously with all the plasma. You can see, do a lot of damage, great. Could be very useful when the Astartes arrive. I believe this might be the Assault squad here. Obviously this has got the grenade launcher as well, which should have gas grenades. Yep, these are powerful. You can just dump gas all over. These will be really powerful for Assault. Oh, did that actually hurt? I think it might hurt them the initial hit, but the actual gas doesn't. Now this is the, I think these are Morbian. I've got confused with the units, so I'm going to bring it. Assault team comes with lots of flamers. Do these come with normal flamers? Yeah, standard flamers, nothing too crazy. And then the Morbian Brute squad, I'm pretty sure I put them back here. Holy moly, look at the size of that. So are these... Is this the Brute squad? I think that might have been a special call-in. The Brute squad is... Ah, here's the Brute squad. The Brute squad's a melee squad, I believe. 900 health, which is very strong. And as you can see, they're like, yeah, kind of elite melee troops, which is really cool. And obviously very potent. Should have set this out better, to be fair. There's just so much stuff. They look really cool as well. And obviously these have a crap ton of grenades. Look at that. Just loads of fragmentation, loads of explosives. I wonder if they have some gas in there as well. I think it's more frags and cracks, but great kind of melee, close quarter grenade team. Very useful. And here's the command squad. Oh, they look cool. Very cool. I like the Nurgle banner. That is it's very nice. Plotters in the wind. And you obviously get some cool units there, some plasma gunners. You get your commander, kind of your where's the commander? There. You got your colour sergeant. Oh, that's him there, technically. So yeah, loads of infantry choices. Kind of, obviously guards always kind of sit fairly similar. Anti-tank team comes with a lot of launchers. So you got a lot of specialist squads with a Morbian, which I really like. So they're going to have a strong infantry play, and obviously they look absolutely gorgeous. I believe that was the Plague Worshipper calling, the Cultist Horde, yeah. That is a massive unit. Now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 20 men in a calling. Probably more. Holy moly. That is insane. Right, next we'll kind of move on to some more unique units, like the Blight drones. Yes, these bad boys. Well done. Look at the model. The model's superb. Really like the Blight drone. Looks very stinky, very rotten. And this thing's a beast. So let's give it a whirl. So you've got autocannon. It's kind of hard to fly for me, but the AI is going to be better than me, I bet. Very mobile, very useful. You also have biological weapon, which is basically like a kind of like a close range flamer, plague mixture. You kind of drop it, and it seems to like just kind of drop down. But it seems to be, I guess, that's kind of area denial, quite useful. These things are pretty, like the armor on them is, I believe it's 50mm all round. No, it's 25 on the sides and on the weaker areas, but still, that is pretty strong for something like that. These things will be very useful. They're not too pricey. They come in at around 175 manpower. So they're quite cheap. You can spam these quite usefully, and you can get some in the calling, which is very good. And they do have different types of... they only have armor piercing. They have Ripper shot. Really? So every shot is like a shotgun. Odd. How interesting. Anyway, very cool unit. Really like them. And then we also have things like the Plague Crawler. Is it Plague Burst Crawler? Now this thing's armed with basically massive plague shells. It is an absolute beast. That thing, I don't even know what the size weapon. That's like a 240, 300mm mortar. You've also got these kind of cannons on the side. It looks superb, I might add. Absolutely gorgeous looking thing. Well, gorgeous for Nurgle. You're not, and it looks very rotten, which I obviously like. Armour's pretty good, 250 armour. It's very strongly armoured. You're talking basically a King Tiger levels of armour. So you got 20mm rot hail shells. And they also commit like a bit of a plague effect. You also have plague throwers, which are flamers that fire plague. My god, this thing's going to be ridiculous. And then you also have the main plague burst mortar shells. Which, let's have a look at the range on these things. What does it say? don't think it really says the... Like, it's not seems to be... Doesn't seem to be telling me the rate. Oh, it has a minimum range. Holy Christ. So, minimum range is 150, but maximum range is 280. So, a bit of a niche weapon, I guess, there. I'm pretty sure... Let's give it a whirl. Let's see what it does, damage-wise. My God. So it explodes, and you also deploy poisonous gas. Yeah, that's going to be a bunker buster right there. That's going to do some severe damage. That's fantastic. Superb looking unit. We have things like the Pox Shaman. He can do Nurgle Miasma Cloud, which is... Oh, one sec, wrong weapon. Nurgle with Miasma Cloud, I think it's Plague Cloud. Got that. Bit of Nurgle for you. He's also got... Is there any more powers? I think it's just that, really. But, you know, it's quite an interesting unit. It looks pretty cool. And he does have a plasma gun, which is useful. But this Miasma Cloud could be useful for clearing close quarter things. I'm not too much fan of Psykers anyway, but kind of interesting. We also have the Dark Adepts, you kind of tech priesty guys. Got to show them in. Nurgle supported. We do have the Nurgle Snipers, the Marksmen. They have a long las, but I think they look really cool with the gas tanks. I like the long las. We have other units, obviously. You've got... what was I going to say? But now the box team, I want to double check this. This is something interesting, because they normally have... where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Right, so this guy will have the Laser Designator. There's Basilisk Fire Mission, Griffin Fire Mission, and there's also Gas Griffin Fire Mission. So you basically Nurgle, as you can see on the call-ins, you have Gas Barrage and Biobomb Strike. Let's just test them out, shall we? So Biobomb, just see what it does. That's 400 manpower, which is pretty chunky. Papa Nurgle will be proud we're deploying so much toxins for his men. Ooh. My God, basically similar to the mortar shell that comes out of the Plague Crawler thing. Very useful. And then obviously there is a gas barrage, which I think is a Griffin barrage with gas. Let's target these trenches. I imagine we're attacking like Cadians or something, and see what damage it does. But I'm really liking the Nurgle thing. I think a lot of people want other factions coming in. This is cool now. We have two, you know, loyalist guard factions, or doctrines, and two heretic ones. So instead of just fighting the Blood Pact all the time, now you've got, or being the Blood Pact all the time, depending on your allegiance, you have many different things to do. Gas barrage inbound. See, these gas things are very potent. Normally, if your infantry survive the shell, if the gas is on the trench, for instance, they're all going to die in there. Very useful for clearing positions and the area denial. So the gas just stick around for like a fair bit of time. Look at that. That is a lot. I think you get 2 or 3 salvos with the barrages as well. Coffee's good. Just 2 salvos? Still, that was a lot. That was a lot for a call-in that only cost 185 manpower. So very potent. I also looked at... We've got the Bane Wolf. The Bane Wolf is my favourite. I used to use them in 5th edition. Oh, I've turned the engines off because they're annoying me. Right. So this has actual plague launching mixture. Did that actually injure him? I think it just hit him because it injured him anyway, but you're launching plague infection. It's very close range, the Bane Wolf, like the actual lore, but that is going to be devastatingly effective against infantry. Plague mixture. It's going to be savage, and this thing is going to be great at close range infantry killing, especially elite infantry as well. It's going to really cut through them. Obviously got just the random Trojan here. But, you know, for repairs and supplies, always good. Now, the demonic, I think the tanks are basically the same. They don't know if they come with any kind of gas rounds. I don't believe they do. But the main thing is they do have a nice nurgly look to them, which I like. This is the Possessed Leon Russ. Looking very rotten, very nom-nom-nommed. We have the Plague Bane Blade. I almost forgot the name then. And that looks pretty cool. Looks very rotten, very munched. We're just going to check the ammunition, see if we've got any gas or anything in there. So HE. Ooh, HE. Lascannon Battery Plague. Hello. Okay. So standard AP, HE, cool. Auto cannon, HE. Demolisher rocket, I think it's just HE. Let's just test it out. Sorry, Nurgle followers. Just standard HE, but very effective. Then we also have las cannon battery plague. Let's have a look. Interesting. If it does anything different. Don't see any plague cloud or anything coming. But very interesting. So that's cool. I wonder if the smoke's gas. No, the smoke is smoke. Fair enough. But still very cool. Nice to see them. We also have your standard lean Russers here. They just have the standard shells, no gas shells, but that kind of makes sense. They're just kind of stolen Russers, so they won't be nurgling everything up straight away. The call-ins are pretty powerful as well. You've got the Bane Wolf with like a lasgun squad, which is really strong. You've got Cultist Horde, which is that massive force. That is freaking insane. The Cultist Horde is 25 DP, 30 command points. My God. That is nuts. That is nuts, to be fair. We have Blight Drone calling, 2 Blight Drones. You have a Chimera with Scab Crewman. That's just got a... I think that's a las cannon one. Let's just have a look. Yeah. Las cannon battery, that's pretty cool. So, that's weird, he's not... Is the turret not moving? No, the las cannon's just not kicking in. Might be glitched in my game, or it might just be a bug. But still looks pretty cool. Never mind, no issues. Morbian assault team with the Tox Flamers. Because I've lost track of the stuff I brought. It's just come chaos, as it always does. But he has the actual Tox Flamer. Glorious. Oh my God, I actually killed him. Awesome. What was going on? Nothing's just going crazy. Yeah, so you got some cool call-ins. Obviously, you got pretty much a standard range of tanks. A few less than the standard blood pack, but it makes sense. No stalk tanks, no scorpions. You obviously have the Hellhound, the Bane Wolf, the Devil Dog, and the different loadouts for them. And there's the Chimera with las cannon. I wonder if this one's working. No, I think the las cannon's built, but don't worry about it. So no issues. You also have your standard heavy weapons. The mortar, I must mention the mortar. Gas rounds, baby. Gas rounds. Hell yeah. So it can gas the enemy quite useful. So obviously using the gas is going to be one of your main advantages against the enemy. Gas is in. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So there's a huge amount. Basically, yeah, the plague version of the Guard, which is nice. I like the models. I think they look good. Nice mix of troops. There's special call-in units. Tox Flamer squads as well if you want to just plague everyone up. And lots of different infantry forces. I do like the Brute Squad with the kind of savagery. That's a lot of bodies on screen, to be fair. But yeah, Morbians are here, and they are looking glorious. And I think it looks beautiful. It looks really good. I like the different changes. I think, as well, they didn't go too hard on... Like, some people think Plague and everyone's a zombie and everyone's really slow and stupid. No. Proper Nurgle gives you some gifts, but you can still kind of be fairly competent with most weapons, and it obviously Mobian 6th are from Dark Tide, so it does have that feel, because obviously in Dark Tide if you play it they shoot back at you. They're not just zombies, there's a good mix of enemies. I do like the look at that on the face, look at that ugly son of a biscuit. His face is half rotten. I like how the plague is also, the plasma's gone green. It's like a plague plasma. Pop. See, beautiful. But yep, that's the Mobian 6th, like a little bit of a showcase, and then I'm also going to show them in battle. We're going to probably do a front lines assault. I think the Mobians will be good for that. And we'll see how the Cadians stand up against Nurgle's finest. So I'll see you in a moment, ladies and gents. Obviously, link in the Discord. Go to the Discord, say hi to the devs. Get involved in the community. Great mod. Give them your love and support. You know, remember, we've been asking for a 40k mod for like 5 years for Ostfronts, so now's the time to, if you've got anything to support with, like if you've got skills or you got, viable tips for people who've done mods before, because I've never done modding. But, get in there, share your thoughts, be interactive with the community, and find a game as well. People looking for games, people looking to have fun, go and join the crew. Right, on to the battle. See you in the mo, folks. And here we are in combat, ladies and gentlemen. The Mobian 6th have arrived, and we have a little bit of our first wave set up. Large amounts of cultists with some scab autogunners and mortars ready to support the assault. Oh, wrong weapon, wrong button, should I say. We've got gas launchers ready, gas weapons. We are going to assault with absolute ferocity here. There will be no mercy against the Guard. We will use gas to pulverise the position. We might even open up with a little bit of a gas barrage, and then we'll send in the hordes. We have a large amount of troops ready. This is going to be dicey. Spacing is not something we will be caring about much on this. I expect to take heavy losses, but we will show the power of Nurgle. Once we have saturated the position with bodies, we will then bring up the heavier stuff when we need it. We still have a lot of points. Luckily, Nurgle worshippers are dirt cheap, which is always good. I do intend to beat this for a glorious victory. This is for Papa Nurgle, ladies and gentlemen. The Morbian 6th will retake. We are assaulting a outskirts of the hives here. Very much old town. Very low tech. The enemy force are there. What we're going to do, we're going to move these mortars up. Just slowly. We are going to actually do a little bit of intelligence with the Nurgle forces. And then we are just going to send everything forward. Nice and friendly. Nice and brutal. We're going to really charge that position. Go for it. Absolute frosty. Absolute hatred. Nurgle needs more people infected. More disease. More new lives. This is going to be glorious. Let's do this. This is quite the horde. Everyone's moving forward. We've got a large amount of troops pushing. Once things start getting dicey, it's going to be interesting. I'll take control of this man. His name is Gellius Plagius. Forward, men, for the glory of Papa Nurgle. I have the gas rounds fitted, I believe, so we should be gassing them. Enemy ogre spotted, and here we go. Charge, men! For the Dark Gods. Holy moly! Flamers, enemy infantry, well dug in. Gas is flowing. Let's keep pushing. Keep going, boys. Keep pushing. Holy Christ. Gas. Hatred. Vehicles. Keep getting in there. Come on. Whoa. Don't think I'm going to survive long. Absolute chaos is just ensuing now. The assault actually seems like it's going rather well. They are making some progress. If they can, attack those positions. Push up there. Engage. Keep pushing. Keep them busy. Whilst they're busy, we'll bring some blight drones in to start assaulting the position. Blight drone scouts, get them up there. Gas is being deployed en masse. We'll get some Morbian lasgunners in there now. Scab lasgunners as well. Start stacking some guys up. These blight drones are coming in. Good stuff. The the mortars need to push up again. This is got very spicy very quickly. The sheer weight of the horde is just insane. Like, they are just making so much progress now. We are going to drop some artillery. Gas barrage, I think, should be dropped on the position. See if we can gas out what's left. Absolute progress now. Gas is very strong. The autocans are chipping in. Those mortars are getting in there. Let's get the autocans pushed up if we can. The blight drones are doing a lot of good work here. Firing their smelly, rotting cannons to the heart's content. They're taking some hits though, but they are pretty damn useful. I like the hovering animation. I like how they look. Very cool. We are making some progress. I think the gas just dropped in. Yeah, so keep pushing forward. Holy crap, blight drone went up. We are making progress. Infantry can start to push up to the bits of cover and stuff now. Get into those trench lines, shall we? If we can. Down those walls. Holy Christ, things are exploding. Gas is hitting pretty hard. My God, look at that. Absolute chaos has ensued. Rotted, corrupted Chimera now, just rotted to death from the gas, the explosions, everything. Don't know if the Guard can actually hold us back much longer. We are actually storming through with the Morbian's powers. And very brutal, very effective. These mortars do need to push up again. The gas mortars are superb, I must say. I'm loving them. I will get a Morbian brute squad, some more melee troops. We can call in an assault team at the moment. Morbian, the Tox Flamers, we'll get them on the left if we can. We'll also get some Morbian lasgunners here. Making good progress, keep fighting, keep going. That was another ogre just slaughtered. Keep sending people up, keep pushing forward. I think they can move at will. Keep moving at will, just keep pushing up, keep engaging. Making some good progress. That's the brute squad. But move at will, and we're just going to send them straight up the right flank. Move at will, try and engage if you can. Ogrins are pushing. Light drones are going to keep going forward. Very good progress, very, very good. I'm liking the Morbian so far. That is a Chimera. Not much is going to be able to stand against this if we do this correctly. They are going to start pushing. The brute squads are going forward. Keep pushing, keep advancing. The mortars, we're getting further up. Keep them in the battle. Plague, horses on now. Inbound. Holy Christ, look at the gas rounds going off. Absolutely savage. We can, let's attack. Yeah, we could probably... I don't think we need much support at the moment, we're still doing well. I'm going to bring Nurgle worshippers in on free move. Just keep spamming endless Nurgle forces. Kind of reminds me of a zombie horde. Which is cool. These guys push forward. Free move. These guys can push up, get them up there. We do have some of these more elite units, like these actual trained forces pushing up. The enemy is making a stand, but the mortars, I believe, are in range. Yep, the gas is coming. There we go, look at that. Look at the gas infecting. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Guardian's just going to drop. That's awesome. Chimera just took a bad hit as well. Let's send these plague units forward. I think they're low on ammo, actually. We're just going to send them in. We've got more troops pushing up. Get up there. Keep pushing, keep pushing. My god, it is it's a spicy one. Definitely a spicy one. But Nurgle has shown excuse me, its forces to be very effective. These guys are going to start pushing up. Acadians are making the stand. I can respect that. We might get a... I'm going to get a Bane Wolf. Push it down the right flank to get closed in. And we'll also get a Morbian anti-tank team up here. More worshippers to push forward. Keep pushing them. Get up there. These guys can start engaging. Come on. My god, the gas. You see, the fact that the gas doesn't affect your own troops seems to actually cause a little bit of a... Maybe that's the regen thing, but they're taking severe casualties to us, which is really good. These guys can push up. If you follow that up with another... Let's do a biobomb strike. I think that'd be quite useful. We're just going to completely clear the position. Biobomb inbound. See how much damage this does. I don't know if that Chimera might be about the way. Oh, if it hits, it's going to be glorious. Come on. I think it's moving out of the way. Shame. Might hit him there. Might do. Sorry, my voice is going. Biobomb unfortunately didn't get them. Excuse me. Push forward, men. Push forward. Keep going. Bane Wolf should be on the way. I think these infantry can push forward. Keep going. The gas is just everywhere. Does the gas affect the vehicle? I don't think so, but it's pretty damn crazy. They are just getting surrounded by the sheer weight of numbers. Pretty impressive. No, can definitely bring the pain. There's a blight drone there. Get him up. We're just going to keep sending bodies forward. Morbian 6th. Not using much tactics here now. Just have to have a quick drink, ladies and gents. Apologies. Boys should be a little bit down. Oh my god. Gas launchers. Chimera's down. We are swarming. We can bring... Can't bring much else actually. We're kind of... What we're going to do is start bringing some maybe assault squads. Start bringing the more elite troops in now. Get some Lasgun squads, scab squads in there. Get Morbian command squad, the command element up there. Good stuff. And we can also bring the mortars up with their heavy weapons, ammunition, which is good. The blight drones, I think they're out of ammo, so I might have to bring them back to rearm them. They've done a terrific job though. Oh, there's more troops. Jesus, that's the anti-tank team. Get them up there. Get up there. This is just nuts. They're the mortars. They were really far back. Let's move more forces up. I think it's chugging with the amount of bodies on screen. I can respect that. These guys are just going nuts. Go that way. No, the blight drone split off. Nutter. So we have captured it. We've basically Nurgleized the entire area, which is good. We have hit the middle point of the map, which is great. They don't seem to have that much left. We might just start sending forces up. Yeah, start the assault again. Start the assault. Get up there. There's no point waiting for the enemy to regroup. Start pushing. If we can break through, we'll break through. Let's do it. Good stuff. The blight drones are just chilling. We have more forces now pushing up. Good stuff. Keep going, keep going. Holy Christ. The sheer weight of insanity of being brought to bear upon these Cadians is now nuts. The gas is going off. Look at that. They're infected. The respirators aren't working much. Oh my god. They're getting demolished. Hold the line, man. Hold the line. Jesus Christ. They just... I'll tell you what. I'm going to drop a gas barrage on that. See if we can gas out the positions a bit more. That is a lot of armour though. They've got a lot of armour. Okay, one sec. Push up if you can. Let's start moving up. Keep them busy. Keep them busy. Keep them busy. Are you going to rearm? I think you can rearm with these. These are still got gas rounds, I believe. You should be rearming. Rearming. Yes, they are. Sweet. Awesome. Just keep them busy. Whoa, that... Oh my god, the plasma just demolished the large force. The gas is being deployed. We're also going to deploy gas on here. We're going full gas. That's it. There we go. Nice. Is there anything back here? Oh, there's a full squad. Get them up there. Right, blight drones should be ready to push. And what we'll do is we'll get... Where's the other mortar then? Separate the mortars off. Bit of a pain in the arse. Why is it doing this? It doesn't show the mortars separately. Very nice. Right, we'll move the mortars up to about here. That's right. Blight drones are pushing up. A lot of armour there. We might have to bring some support. Get the grenades on. The gas is doing beautiful work there. Oh, I think we've actually broke through some of the tanks there. I'm going to have to start putting some base of fire sort now. The guard seems to have organised a bit better. Oh my god, they're losing a lot now. I could drop a bio bomb on there. Yeah, we'll drop a bio strike bomb on here. See if we can get it. Still waiting for some of those bigger units to come. Mortars are moving up. Let's get the blight drones pushing. Be aggressive. Bio strike bomb. If that hits, that is going to tear them to pieces. That Griffin ain't going to survive long. Bio strike inbound. Papa Nurgle, he knows it's coming. Papa Nurgle's sending a present for you. Jesus Christ. Gone. Just gone. Might have to get a bit of armoured support. I think a Plague Baneblade's the only way forward with this. We'll support it with Nurgle worshippers swarming forward just to be used as meat shields for a little bit. Not a bad idea. I do like a bit of meat shielding. It's probably done sometimes. Right, we are pop cap now. The Baneblade has arrived. Holy moly. Are you ready for the pain? Are you ready for the future of your nation? Wait, lit the trail on fire. Don't light yourself on fire, you mon. Oh, I hope you don't. Nice. Those Lascans need to be a little bit careful. But the blight drone's gone down, unfortunately. It's fine. We are here. Sport. I think it's still alive, technically. High explosive shells will change this. The Nurgle, fire. Stuff. Now the full Nurgle surge in effect. My god, the gas grenades make it very powerful. It's great. And with the Horde just charging in, there's not much they can do to stop us. And obviously a Baneblade's always good for a support element. Knocking onto that Chimera. Let's finish it. Oh, I think I killed a few of my own soldiers there as well. Keep pushing in, gents. Keep pushing in. We're going to bring the cultist horde, the massive force. That is insane. That is absolutely nuts. Free will move. Oh my god, what was that? Alright, they were shooting at that. I thought they were engaged. It's a commissar. It was. Definitely was a commissar. They are still pumping out forces. Let's get the Nurgle horde. This is the bit that's going to push in. Is that... No, it's two... Is that one unit? That was one unit. It comes in as what? That's insane. That is absolutely bonkers. Love it. Absolutely love it. I think we're actually going to take it with just the horde is not even needed. Look at that. Though. Like, this is one calling. One calling, man. Oh, they get the bath. It's nice to see Nurgle worshippers actually having a wash. Well played, well played. That is mental, that. Oh, the horde might be needed. Charge. They're actually swimming through, that's quite fun. Right, push up, gents. They are trying to fight back, I can respect that. Luckily we have a biobomb to come and support the assault. Biobomb. We'll also drop a bit of gas, just in case. The fact that you can gas position and push through while basically enemies are going to die is it's going to be very, very cool. Really fits the theme of it. Oh, the gas is coming. There you go, the future of the gas strike. Biobomb and gas, just everything's just rotting to death. Ooh, some cloud. No worshippers in their element here. I think the Baneblade killed more of my own troops than it did enemies, to be fair, this match. But there we go, the Acadians have just been overrun, are they? The Acadian vets. Oh, you poor veteran soldier. It's like, I will fight to the death. And his death comes. Well played, ladies and gents. Holy Christ, look at the kills. So, we killed 93, they actually lost 185, most of it being gas. We lost 312. Well, Nurgle horde, but 5 vehicles and planes destroyed. They actually lost 19, so they must have lost a lot too, like gas and world effects, and 3 vehicles of their own destroyed. So, shows the strength of the Morbian forces, and gas is definitely a plague disease is a useful strategy. I'm looking forward to using these in future. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys, and check out the mod. Take it easy.